Thanks, John. Again, I'd like to thank the ZBA for their time this evening. Just like Mike and John did before, this is just a quick summary of the topics I'm going to cover. My assignment relates to the permanence of the open space, the impact on the taxing bodies, especially the schools, and the impacts on home values. We will show the very positive financial impact of commercial development on local taxing bodies, and we'll also show the much larger commercial development happened in Deer Park and Killdeer without negative impact on home values. So when we got together with this idea, we tried to ask the questions our neighbors would ask, and we came up with three questions. Is this permanent open space for real? What will the impact be on the school district and taxing bodies? And what will the impact be on the property values? So to begin with the permanent open space, as a neighbor, this is definitely something I'd be interested in. And with the idea of the permanent open space, we wanted the destiny of our land to be used for a project that the residents and Lake County could be proud of while adding aesthetics to the area. We're proposing to use less than half the land for commercial use, with the remainder for permanent open space. To go into more detail about how we can guarantee that this will be permanent open space, again, I'd like to bring up Mark Iden, our attorney, to talk about the PUD and how that guarantees it.
Hi. Early on, staff had indicated that there would be a lot of scrutiny by the various county commissions and board to assure that open space was preserved forever. We also heard at the RPC from various members of the public that, it could be one of the favorite developer tricks. You say it's set aside, and then 10 years later you come back and say market conditions have changed. Now we're asking the county to be able to project development into that open space area. And what I can say about this is that it is the developer, I won't say developer, it's the owner's concept, commitment, and intention that the open space area remain as open space in perpetuity. Now, I don't care how we do that. I really don't. I mean, we were told by staff that we have to call it deed-restricted open space or some other matter. The way I usually do it is I record a covenant against the property saying it's got to remain as open space. Other suggestions were, let's put it in a different district. Let's call it OS. We have GC and OS. Others say convey it, I guess to yourself, but in the deed, make mention that it is forever restricted as open space. It doesn't matter to us how it's done. It really doesn't. We would take direction from the county so that they can assure, and they can assure your constituents, that the acreage set aside for open space is set aside in perpetuity. Whatever mechanics are needed to do that, we will do that. So I just want you to know the commitment is to bind future parties. We don't own it anymore, and a developer comes along and they come to you and say, we want to intensify the development outside of the development area that we are talking about this evening. You will be able to say, I have the appropriate documents in place, I can enforce these documents, and you're not going to do that.